So, all right. So are you aware of how I conduct sessions? I usually say this every time, so it's just repetitive.
No.
So what I do is I channel through meditation, channel either your spirit guides or your ancestors to get information about you. Whatever they give me, I don't add fluff to it. It is what it is, and so I'm just relaying it to you.
Okay.
So this is actually what I received. And you can let me know whether it resonates with you or not, whether it is, whether the information is doesn't apply to you or whether it applies to you.
Okay.
So usually what I do is if the information doesn't apply to that person and they don't resonate with what I'm saying, I usually give them a refund as like a good faith, when I say I connect with your ancestors or spirit guides, that's what it is. And if the information wasn't for you, it possibly meant that either someone else came through, one of your other ancestors or spirit guides came through, or it could have been that I was channeling and received information for someone else. So,
All right.
yeah. So, and that has happened like 2 days ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so it was like some of the information that I was telling her, she was like, no, I don't remember that. And then after we hung up, another person actually ended up giving me a call that was like, oh, do you do spiritual readings and this and that? Because I have some questions to ask you. And then I was asking her, does this make sense? Does this resonate with you? And she was like, oh, yeah. So I was like, okay, so the information that I told the first person, all of that information wasn't for her, it was for the next person.
Oh.
Yeah. So it says, so your spirit guide says that you're ready to move forward in life. They also said that when I was channeling, this name came up, so I'm just not sure who this person is or how they play a role in your life. So the name Derek came up. You don't know who that is. You never encountered a person named Derek?
Mm-mm.
So,
I know somebody named Derek, but.
All right. Yeah, so I just came up. Like I said, it might not even apply to you. Says there's either a healing that's taking place in your body now or that needs to take place. So my question is to you, when was the last time you had a checkup from your doctor?
Well, it's been a couple months. I mean, I just had blood work done and stuff.
Mm-hmm. And you know what it could be? It could be, remember you was getting a test done right before you came on vacation. It was like benign. So it could be that.
Okay.
Remember, the information could be from the past, could be current, or it could be something that's going to be in the future.
Okay.
Right. So his spirit guide says that KJ is good for you. Overall, he's a good person. Also, they were saying with mommy's situation, your spirit guides are saying it needed to happen in order for you to grow. You felt stagnant. You felt kind of like you were always going to be a child, even though it was your home. You felt like you was going to always be like you can't spread your wings and grow and fly and become the person you need to be. So it happened for you to expand your horizons. Yeah. Also, it says that your spirit guide said that to release, you have clarity about your future. In order to have clarity about your future, you have to release the decision to tell mom the truth about KJ. They said that mom will be hurt because you didn't tell her at first, but you already know that. And she will, she'll work through it and she'll be okay. She'll be all right. It says that, oh yeah, so that was my little note. I know that was on your mind, so I asked your spirit guides. So that something that was on your mind?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Like when to tell her or what you're gonna say, how you're gonna say it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Right.
So also when I was channeling, honor and justice came up during me channeling as well. So did you recently like go to court or maybe see a lawyer or something? Not sure what it was about, maybe a letter that you received to the house, possibly even an advertisement. Maybe it may be nothing, but it could be like maybe a traffic citation or just an advertisement. But it was something about contacting an attorney that has been on your mind, possibly.
Mm.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
No. Have you been thinking about purchasing a bike to ride, like a bicycle, or did you just recently buy one?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Nope. I'm sitting on a bike right now. I'm actually at Tamika's house and I'm in her spare room.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
So are you having foot or feet issues currently, or has that been an issue in the past? Is
Yeah.
it actually starting to come back around?
No, not that I'm aware of. Like something that I've been dealing with one of my feet. Yeah. And I'm actually back to the foot doctor soon, like maybe next week.
Oh, gotcha. Interesting. Okay, so that's what I got from channeling. So let's see what Spirit has to say with the card. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the tarot card deck and do a 4-card drawing for you to see
Okay.
what's going on. Because I know one thing about it is when I know the person is kind of hard to kind of do a reading for. I ain't gonna say it's hard, but I don't get as much information as opposed to when I don't know the person or don't know a whole lot about them.
Right.
Yeah. Like I did a reading, Cedric Little.
That name sounds familiar. He from Connecticut. Went to AL. Yeah.
We used to hang out, but I did a reading on him and I was telling him stuff when he was like 7, 8 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. So
That's interesting.
yeah, it just depends. So is there anything that you want to know about your life, about your situation while I'm shuffling the cards?
I guess maybe career-wise, like at work, it's just trying to figure out where I need to go from there.
Spirit, let me know what you have. You feel relaxed?
Yeah, I'm just still stuck on that healing thing.
One card. It's two. I got one more card.
Okay.
You got Father of Wands.
What is that, Father of what?
Father of Wands. I'll explain what the card means and how
Okay.
it applies to you. You
Okay.
have the moon.
Okay.
You have the Son of Wands. And then you have the Seven of Cups.
Hmm.
Well, it should be like that, Seven of Cups. So I'm gonna put them in order to the way that they came out. So I do a 4-card draw and I set them up like this. It's called a clarity spread. So what the clarity spread is, it's one card at top and then the 3 cards right here. They're basically, the card up top is your overall situation and the other cards are contributing factors to your situation. So I'm gonna read the Son of Wands real quick. Okay, the Son of Wands, charming, adventurous. The Son of Wands is a true charmer. He's handsome and adventurous and seems to say all the right things. Some call him the White Knight of the Tarot, but at some point you may find he becomes hard to know. Trust your instinct with this one. Perfection is an illusion.
Hmm.
And then you have the Moon. So the Moon is vivid dreams and fears. In many ways, the moon card encompasses the idea of the wild unknown. It is the shadow realm, the place where dreams, fears, and mysteries are born. Much darkness can linger here, and if you aren't careful, this can lead to periods of anxiety and self-doubt, almost as though you have lost your way in a house of mirrors. Many great artists have roamed this inner landscape. It's where imagination and creativity drift freely upon the midnight air. Vivid dreams and fears. Father of Wands. So the Father of Wands is charismatic, creative. The Father of Wands is a man of mystique and charisma. Others are drawn to him naturally, and he welcomes them with open and a loving heart. Usually you'll find him involved in the healing arts, as he's deeply compassionate and in tune with life and nature. He is able to hold steady and still during conflict. And then you have the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups is the overall factor of what the other three cards mean to you. So the Seven of Cups is illusion, deception. The Seven of Cups is not the most welcome card. It indicates you face temptation in many aspects of your life, whether it's cheating for pleasure or for money. You'll soon realize you have been building a house of cards. You may feel as though you can't see clearly, can't judge right from wrong, or up from down. This is the spell of the Seven of Cups. It's best to remove yourself for a while, step back until you can see straight again. So you want to talk about those cards or maybe situations that's going on in your life that those cards may apply to? And if you don't, that's fine. I mean, those are just cards that, like I said, basically what the cards are doing, Spirit is taking the cards out of the deck as I'm shuffling them. So once the cards come out of the deck like that, it basically applies to a situation that either you've been through in the past or a situation that's currently going on. It doesn't have to mean that it's currently going on right now. It could be that it happened in your past.
I don't know. I don't know. Making me think like I'm thinking of somebody from my past, and then when I asked you about career-wise, as you know, my job recently bought by a corporation, so we have a new doctor there, and when they mentioned the charming and all of that, but trust your instinct, because like he's good, the patients like him, but it's just something that I can't put my finger on. This, like, you know, I'm kind of like, it's something about him, and it's saying it's just my instinct. So I feel like that might be relating to that.
Could be. Could be. Does it seem like he's sneaky, shysty with certain things? Yeah. A lot of times that's an indication, you know, especially with the charm. If they're just too charming, like okay, this is work. You don't have to be that charming at work. One, you're a
Right.
doctor. So
Mm-hmm.
you're supposed to watch your professional attitude and how you are. And it's okay if you're doing that for business reasons when it comes to, your patients. But when
Mm-hmm.
you're doing it just in general, it's
It's
like
like,
some,
uh,
it's like you're hiding something.
right,
Yeah, you're being deceptive.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, so just keep an eye out and know that it could be something behind that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it is.
Huh?
I said I feel like it is.
Yeah. Just
Uh, so I'm
let things
about
unfold and see
huh?
what happens. Say just let things unfold and keep an eye out to see what happens during his stay there or how he interacts with either his patients or staff.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Okay. I'm still thinking about the Derek part.
The which card?
Huh?
Which card are you talking
No
about?
cards, what you said before when you name the Derek person.
Oh
I'm just
yeah.
I don't know. I'm just thinking about the other stuff you mentioned before the card.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this was very interesting.
Yeah. Any,
Okay.
any other part that you wanted to talk about with as far as the cards or anything like that?
Um, no, nothing else that I could really think of. The one of them said something about cheating, right?
Uh-huh.
Wow, that's interesting.
Let me find out where it's at, which one it was. I think I indented. Let me see. Ace of Cups. Cinnabon. If that was the moon or the father of wands. No, it's the father of wands. Give me 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
It was probably the son of wands. Um, I know the moon, it talked about vivid dreams and fears. In many ways, the moon card encompasses the idea of wild unknown. It is the shadow realm, the place where dreams, fears, and mysteries are born. Much darkness can linger here. And if you aren't careful, this can lead to periods of anxiety, self-doubt, uh, almost as though you've lost your way in your house of mirrors. So does that resonate with you as well?
Yeah, for sure.
Situation that you were currently going through?
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
All right. Son of Wands. That was the charmer, so it has to be the one with the cups, the 7 of Cups. So the 7 of Cups. illusion and deception, the Seven of Cups is not the most welcome card. It indicates the face of temptation in many aspects of your life, whether it's cheating for pleasure or for money. You'll soon realize you've been building a house of cards. You may feel as though you can't see clearly, can't judge right from wrong or up from down. This is the spell of the Seven of Cups. It's best to remove yourself for a while, step back until you can see straight again. So basically, it's like something in your life created a deception or an illusion. And it's almost not saying that it's someone cheating, on you, but it's saying it almost feels like, things weren't clear and it felt like, cheating, like someone wasn't being honest with you. Or the situation felt like, that person wasn't being honest in the situation that took place. Yeah. So it kind of created a foggy feeling. You didn't know how to judge it, whether it was right or wrong, or whether you just needed to step back and let things unfold so you can see, so things will be more clear.
Okay.
So, I mean, you know what it means.
Yeah.
But, it doesn't have to be shared with me. It's just, like I said, these cards are basically to pull out things that's already taken place with you, that's going on. And it's just telling you about what you need to pay attention to, or if you want to change something about your current situation, how to go about it, or at least to recognize that it is a possible issue and that you can, that you possibly want to change it in order to move forward, stuff like that. So overall, how did you feel about the reading?
I think it was good. It was interesting. I'll say that. Yeah, I was a little skeptical about doing it, but
Why is that?
Somebody else that did it, I was like, okay, maybe I will do that.
Right. Why did you feel skeptical?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I just didn't want to hear anything bad, alarming.
Yeah, a lot of times it's not anything bad. A lot of times it's just making you aware of certain situations that's going on in your life that you need to pay attention to. And then sometimes, like, I haven't had a situation where it was bad. Like, I've done several readings for people and I didn't come across anything that said death or, like you're going to die. Even if I did, I don't think that I would be the one to bring that to them. You know what I mean? So it's just, one, readings, they help you to get more clarity in where you are and then what you need to do for your situation in order to grow through it, or to, let you know that you got work ahead of you if you're trying to overcome your fear or overcome whatever situation you may be in. Could be relationship wise and you feel stuck. Some people are like that. They'll beat themselves up and they'll blame themselves, and then they feel like they're stuck in a situation, don't know what to do, and they want help. But then whenever they're told, okay, this is what you're going to have to do in order to go through the help, to get the help, they don't want to do it. So they, so it just basically points out what you need to know for yourself, for your life. So.
Yeah. I was, so at least 2 or 3 things I could really resonate with. Like I could.
Yeah. You know how to go about it. So. Yeah. So, yeah. So just let people know that, this is what I do. And if you was happy with, after you listen to the video maybe again. It may resonate more with you, or something that you're currently going through, or it may even like unfold, here in the next couple of days or weeks of what we discussed or talked about. So, yeah.
Yeah, definitely will.
All right. So I'm gonna stop the recording.
Okay.